Resident Evil 5, we're working on the treasure and emblem locations. AA Gamer for Life, Demented Priest. Okay, so it's been a while since me and Demented played Resident Evil 5. And first time through, we were pretty much going to get all the treasure and emblem locations in. Okay, so our first piece of treasure is in, we're on 1-1 here, right after we get our weapons. And you can see that I got 9 rounds and he's got 9 rounds as well. And there's like no way we're going to be able to deal with this fight. So after a little bit, we knifed a little bit, but eventually we went back to the item menu manager, basically the dashboard, whatever you want to call it. And we started duping some pistol ammo. Okay, now you can see I'm back. I got 150 rounds. He's got 100. Well, he's got some rounds as well, 68 or whatever. But nevertheless, we got plenty to deal with this horde battle. And I'm not pretty much showing you all of it, just a little bit at the end. Okay, so duping stuff is not really an issue. Took us a minute to kind of play around. Basically, Sheva, if Sheva's the co-op person, pretty much whoever the co-op person is can just dupe whatever he's got to the host and then dashboard out. And then you will still keep your stuff, and he's got everything that you gave him. So that's kind of what we did for a while. Again, duping stuff is not really an issue. Later on, when we finally get to the SMG and shotgun, we duped a bunch of ammo. And then once you completed the game, you're able to buy your unlimited ammo. Alright, so in 1-2, we traverse through there. You get to this bi-level house. The upstairs door is locked. Our first piece of treasure for this level is going to be upstairs on a balcony, I believe. And also our first emblem will be up there as well. As you can see, that both me and Demented are sporting quite a bit of ammo now. And same thing with the health sprays. We duped like 50, 60 of them. So when we're starting off a level, you know, we're not really sweating any of this stuff. So my downside is, like, I'll always fill her up, and then when we get into an area, I'm like, damn, I got no room to pick shit up, so I'll have to discard something or give it to him. Okay, so we're going to head around to the other balcony. I believe we can get a bead on the emblem from over there. And there it is. Poing. Okay, along with all the hidden treasures, a lot of the mini bosses, if you want to call it that, will drop treasure as well. I'll take that, thank you. Okay, so after you clear the area and you make your way through the next door, we'll be dealing with the Boroboros boss. But before that, we come out right under the water tank is our next emblem. Okay, in the box was some gold, I believe. Okay, so when you finally beat the squiggly boss in the blast furnace or whatever that is, and you come down, right after this case is an emblem. That squiggly boss up in the furnace did not drop any treasure. Okay, so 2-1. You get up in here, you get the little cutscene. You definitely grab that MP5. We got our first emblem in here. And up where that tire is a chest, which just basically has gold in it, I believe. I don't believe there's any treasure in it. Then go ahead and traverse through the level. Okay, the big man out here drops some jewel, a bangle or something. I'll take that, thank you. Okay, so after getting through the bridge, dealing with the truck that tries to drive you over, a whole bunch of enemies, before hitting the tunnel, will be, we got our next emblem under the bridge. Okay, when you walk through that little tunnel, there'll be plenty of dogs to be dealt with. But when you get through, there's a bunch of bodies here, and you shoot them, and it'll spawn off those flying bat things. But before going off, we got a treasure laying here in the monkey water. And I don't believe any of these enemies dropped any jewels, so we'll go ahead and get to the next area. Alright, so when you get out to the little shanty dock town here, whatever. Alright, before getting into the little town square, if you want to call it that. Head out to the water. Over to the right side, to the edge of the boat here is our jewel. Alright, so once you get up, this little ticket thing or whatever it is has got an emblem in it. Okay, this center area has got a jewel in it, but you have to blow it up with a grenade. And there is a one out here, but just make sure not to use it on the enemies, otherwise you might have to reload because don't believe you can get back to this. But once you go in this building and you collect the key, it'll start the horde wave. And again, the big guy will drop the jewel, probably a bangle. Take that, thank you. Try to grab me. No means no. Okay, so you blast the center here, and it opens up the end, and you can get in there to the chest. Okay, now there's another jewel up on the roof right behind me where you have to fight. You have to go around to the side to the ladder to get up there. Pretty much straight across the rooftops, it'll be our next jewel. Alright, so that's it. We're gonna open up the door here and make our way to the next part of the area. Okay, so right in here will be the home of the sniper rifle. And I don't believe there's any more treasure in this particular area. Okay, so if you pick up a weapon, it's not there for your other partner. If you go back to the item manager or whatever, it'll be there to purchase, or you'd have to replay the level for your other partner or your partner to get the other one. Okay, so as you traverse the level, and we get ready for the jump here. Before you jump, just turn around. You could do the jump. It's a little easier to shoot on the other side, but our next emblem is right there. Okay, so when you make the jump and you go down one level, it'll activate the horde wave, then deal with all the enemies, and then when you get close towards the gate, the spawn up the chainsaw guy. Alright, so after dealing with him, that takes care of the key for the gate. If you're playing on amateur, he's pretty much down, but I believe the other levels, normal and veteran and most likely professional, he wakes back up again, so just keep that in mind. Alright, and as you're hitting the door, there'll be another chest, and there's a bunch of jewels and gold in there as well, which it's almost impossible to miss. The chest is right in your face when you make this corner here.